Let's go ahead and check out number two. So, number two states, determine what the key terms refer to in the following study. An insurance company would like to determine the proportion. So, we're talking about proportion in this question of all medical doctors who have been involved in one or more malpractice lawsuits. So, that's going to be our population. The company selects 500 doctors at random. So, that would be our sample. And then determines the number in the sample who have been involved in a malpractice lawsuit. So let's go ahead and check out what our population is formally. So our population in this question is going to be all medical doctors listed in the professional directory. Okay. So sample is going to be that 500 doctors selected from the professional directory. So 500 doctors selected from a professional directory. Okay, so recall parameter and statistic are discussing a type of calculation. And the type of calculation we are doing in this question is a proportion. So what we want to know for parameter is the proportion of these doctors who have been involved in these malpractice lawsuits. And remember, parameter goes with population, and statistic goes with sample. Okay, so let's go ahead and write this out. So parameter is going to be the proportion of all, that keyword is all, medical doctors listed in the professional directory who have been involved in one or more malpractice lawsuits. Okay. Now, statistic is going to be the same type of statement, except we are discussing the sample this time, and our sample is 500 doctors. So we're going to have the same exact statement, except instead of saying all medical doctors, we're going to change it to 500 doctors. So I'm just copying and pasting, and I'm changing this all to 500. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to variable. So for variable, what this can be is really just a number of times one medical doctor has been involved in a malpractice lawsuit. So let me go ahead and write that out. So X equals the number of times a medical doctor has been involved in a malpractice lawsuit. So it's the number of times a medical doctor. It's that keyword also, I guess in terms of this question, it wasn't natural to say one doctor, but it's really just variables talking about one doctor, like how many times they have been involved in a malpractice lawsuit. So that's our variable, and our data we can just make up on our own. It could be maybe they weren't involved in any malpractice lawsuit. Maybe this doctor has been involved in three. Maybe this doctor's been involved in one. Maybe another doctor has been involved in zero. But that would be our data for this type of variable. How many times they have been in a lawsuit. But that's the end of this question. Hope it helped out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.